welcome to Hooked on Utah. Today we've got another great adventure for you. We're back in southern Utah on one of my favorite bodies of water, Sand Hollow. Today we're going to spend some time teaching you two techniques, top water and swim baits. There's some monster bass in this lake. We're going to throw big top water, we're going to throw big swim baits, and hopefully teach you two new ways to catch big fish. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully at the end of the day, you'll have two techniques that'll make you a better fisherman.
Hooked on Utah is proudly presented by Sportsman's Warehouse, America's premier outfitter. Prime Snacks, a delicious cut above. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable. Hell's Canyon Custom Rods, featuring the Hooked on Utah series. Smith & Edwards, Utah's original adventure store since 1947. Edge Products, the engine performance leader. And Skeeter, featuring the all-new FX Bass Boat.
We're just getting ready to blast off and head over to our first spot. We're back on Sand Hollow with Greg Giacamaza, and it is going to be a great day out here. Early morning, got a little breeze, but we're going to shoot across, find some slick water, start casting our top water baits. Greg, how are you?
Gary, good to see you again. Welcome to sunny St. George, man.
We're stoked to be back.
Hey, I'm excited too, man. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, big time.
There we go. Not bad. So we're gonna do a little top water. We're gonna do some swim baits.
Yep.
So what I need for you to do is walk me through what I'm gonna need to be successful tomorrow, from rods, reels, line, baits.
Listen, let me show you this Powell rod. It's a trigger rod. It's the 704 medium heavy. As a matter of fact, I just bought one of these rods and I took it out. I fished a tournament last Saturday at Lake Powell at Wawee. I am so impressed with the sensitivity, the way this rod loads up. I can throw a spinner bait 5 times farther than I did with my other rods. It's another Powell rod. This thing is absolutely fantastic. Heavy. Look at the backbone on that rod.
And let's talk about this for just a minute. Swim baits are heavy, they're big. You need a rod that has enough backbone, and if you're new to this, backbone means what to the novice?
It means it's got the strength at the bottom end of that rod to take the weight of that bait so that your shoulder, your forearm doesn't. And when you whip it out there, you're going to get extreme distance. It's got a fast tip, which means it's going to load up just right for that swim bait. I really enjoy flugers. I have my arsenal matched up with flugers. Couple reasons. Number one, they're a workhorse. They're very fluid in their operation. They have the highest of ball bearings. This is an 11 ball bearing Fluger President. This would be great for top water. This would be great for running spinner baits, crank baits, throwing a Carolina rig. I like to go with a 15-pound test when we'll be throwing the size baits we will tomorrow. This line is one of my favorites. It doesn't have any stretch. When you set the hook, you get a good hook set. Now, that really comes into play when you're throwing great big swim baits.
Swim baits, let's talk about them.
Now, when you take a look at a bait this big, let me explain something to you. This bait might intimidate fishermen. They don't intimidate bass. Bass, especially big bass, they're gonna look to put something in their belly with the least amount of effort. They're like a lot of fish, they're opportunists. So if they can make a move on an 8, 10, 12-inch bait that's going to completely fill their belly for the rest of the day and make one effort for that bait, they're going to do it. The Money Minnow has a paddle tail. This is a rainbow edition. We also have the shad. I want to know who designed this because they forgot the tail. Let me tell you something. This bait has more action.
I can't wait. Let me tell you what I'm excited about and what I think is great about swim baits. If you have a tough day, you just take this bad boy, you pop the treble hook off and you hold it out and take some pictures with it, and it looks like you had a banner day on the lake. They're not that good of eating though, I'm telling you. They're a little chewy, a little rubbery, but it makes for some great pictures.
Oh, I just felt a tick.